It's David and Mitri Love every time. Check my perspective out.
Check it out. This is how basic it is. I want you to get a perspective of how Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather can cheat against one another. I prefer that they do cheat a little bit because that's what fighting is about. But this is how Manny Pacquiao can cheat. Because a shorter person, most of the time when the person is more tactical and faster than them, they resort to holding or headbutting and elbowing. So Manny Pacquiao should resort at times being left-handed. Of course he's going to come in, not just throw it, but step into it and on the inside with an elbow. But most importantly, Manny Pacquiao can headbutt. This is the difference from a headbutt that's purposeful and accidental. Most of the time, lefties and righties headbutt because you're coming in and it's a thump. That's an accidental headbutt. A thump. A purposeful headbutt is always someone shorter coming over or someone taller getting under and then headbutting up. A purposeful headbutt, Holyfield, Tyson. Holyfield had to have purposely headbutt him because he was a taller man, and when he got under, he was coming up with his head. That's a purposeful headbutt. So if Mayweather wants to headbutt Manny Pacquiao, he's going to come from under and headbutt him. He never does that. He's like Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer ever. He's mostly a head hitter. He doesn't go to the body much. So you don't have to worry about Mayweather headbutting, but you have to worry about the lefty who resort to headbutting almost every time and elbowing and standing on feet when dealing with a taller man that's faster and a better boxer. So Manny Pacquiao will get under, and if he accidentally headbutt, it's going to be usually when Manny Pacquiao has his weight on his back foot and throws it. No way. When he comes in with that hop, that's that Filipino style of boxing. That is the Filipino style kickboxing. That's what they do. They come in, they hop, and that's how he got knocked out. He won't make that mistake again, but he will headbutt. A headbutt purposefully, a come from under, and turn his head when he impacts. A turning of the head. If it's coming from this angle, it's a turning of the head with the impact. If Manny Pacquiao, it's an accident. That's an accident. If Mayweather and him are both coming, that's an accident, a thump. But a hit, a thump with a turn of the head, the person that turned their head knew it was coming, did it on purpose, too much involved, you know they did it on purpose, it's never an accident. Now Mayweather, what can he do tactically to outmaneuver him, which is illegal? The elbow and the overmuch holding. Mayweather can elbow his way to a victory here because Mayweather positioned himself with Manny Pacquiao jumping in, and he can punch and punch, and he does what almost nobody does. Right hooks. Who else did that? The other greatest ever, Muhammad Ali. So boom, boom, bam, bam. Miguel Cotto know what I'm talking about. Many others fell victim to that right hook from a right-hander. Even Manny Pacquiao rarely throws his left hook as a left-hander, a long left hook, an inside, yes. But what Mayweather do is catch the punches with elbows at times, as he's known to do. He's gonna have to, because this shorter man is with his output level, but Manny Pacquiao has to get inside. That's not a world of hurt for Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao can get inside him. He's full of energy. The first few rounds, get to the 6th round, that's it. That's it. Hit and move. Stay out your way. Let you frustrate yourself. Keep letting you run into my punches. I'm faster than you and longer than you. You have a problem, Manny Pacquiao, regardless of all your energy, regardless of all your training, regardless of your left hand. But Manny Pacquiao, like I said, he can step on those feet, being that lefty, and come in with a punch, elbow, or the headbutt. The headbutt. Not a thump, accidentally, when both men are coming at each other. If it's one man standing still blocking and the other man headbutt, that's purpose. This is what I'm guaranteeing you're going to see from Manny Pacquiao. I will bet money to anyone that Manny Pacquiao will resort to that form of cheating, headbutting. Also, there will be some stepping on the feet. As with Mayweather, I'm guaranteeing I will bet money he will resort to catching punches with his elbows illegally, not randomly, but purposefully, illegally catching the punches with his elbows. these are the ways that I perceive that they will cheat. Manny Pacquiao would do the headbutt, and you can always detect a purposeful headbutt from a taller man. If they get under, you don't have no business getting under someone raising your head in hand boxing, coming under like this. That is what made that's what Mike Tyson suffered fighting Holyfield. Holyfield illegally headbutted him over and over again. The ref didn't say nothing. And then another thing that Manny Pacquiao or Mayweather might resort to, Mayweather won't, but Manny Pacquiao might resort to and has in the past, specifically against a Cuban black fighter that pretty much beat Manny Pacquiao, but he had a headbutt from Manny Pacquiao, and Manny Pacquiao did turn his head, and it cut the man. They stopped, and it swole, and it stopped the fight. Everyone knows from watching that fight, it's on YouTube.com, that Manny Pacquiao was losing that fight. They stopped that fight. He was under Freddie Roach, and everyone that watched that fight, any of you will know that Manny Pacquiao pretty much lost that fight. The other man had to forfeit the fight because of that cut from the headbutt, but Manny Pacquiao did turn his head. So he won that fight technically, but he went on to fight Eric Morales and lost completely. So let's look at this. Mayweather undefeated has nothing to do with this talk. Mayweather can get under and headbutt, which he doesn't. He's an invasive fighter. He moves backwards. But what Mayweather will do, he'll step close. He can put his hands around the elbow. Here goes the when you hold a left-hander, you're gonna put your left hand and hit with the right. This is a right-hander. I'm gonna hit with this one and hold it. What Mayweather will do, as he does, and that I've been doing since I was a child, is put your hand behind the stronger hands, elbow. Hold that elbow. Push. Turn them with the elbow. Every time you get in, don't just grasp, but hold that elbow. That won't come into play. If it does, it'll just be temporary. It won't be an actual effective cheating. But I think the main thing we have to look at is the stepping of the foot by the lefty and the headbutt. You will know the headbutt. The key to this video is you will know Manny Pacquiao's headbutt when he turn the head. When he turn the head. You will see that. I'll bet any of you money, and he's going to try to use that and purposely, probably even go beneath the belt with Mayweather, as he did with that Cuban, and as he did with multiple other fighters. Manny Pacquiao has hit under the belt. As for Mayweather, to cheat, the elbows, the constant elbows, the moving behind the ref. Mayweather will move behind the ref at times. He's going to do that continually at times when he feels he's in trouble. So these are the ways you're going to see them cheat. I actually prefer that they do it. If you fight me, I will do and pull out all stops to make sure you lose. I'm not in the business of losing. If there's money. And so look for these things. The key thing though to look for is that headbutt from Manny Pacquiao, turn or twisting his head. It's not an accident. You remember that. And all you Pacquiao fans, remember, that could be the key to Pacquiao winning. In fact, that's part of their plan, I believe. But that back on your back foot, release punch he's planning on, and then Manny Pacquiao knocks people out while they're retreating. I repeat, he knocks people out as they're retreating. Mayweather knocks a lot of people out when he do knock them out as they're coming toward him. Manny Pacquiao is crazy with coming toward people. Mayweather doesn't clinch much, so he doesn't have to retreat. He keeps you off of it. So I think Mayweather could be more effective toward knocking Pacquiao down or out. But because of the hits, look at the Hatton fight, and that's just one of Mayweather's knockouts that he did that. He knocks people out, but Manny Pacquiao knocks you out on your retreat. You can exchange with Manny Pacquiao, he's left-handed, and he'll throw that extra punch. All of you that love Manny Pacquiao think he can win, remember this, Manny Pacquiao doesn't have that extra punch no more. He stopped that. Before the fight that he fought with Marquez, when he got knocked out, what did Marquez's trainer say? He said it in Spanish. I can't speak Spanish, but he eloquently put it, one of the greatest trainers in the world, that Manny Pacquiao used to do Manny Pacquiao can't no more. He doesn't have that extra 1-2. He throws 1, 2, or 3 punches and that's it. He throws 1, 2, or 3 punches and that's it. He don't have that extra 4th punch no more. He don't have that extra 4th and 5th punch no more. Them days been over for Manny Pacquiao, and if you haven't noticed that, you're not his real fan. You just want an idea of somebody that look like you, or you think that look like you, or because you hate this specific person to win. But sorry, Manny Pacquiao doesn't have that. And another thing, those of you that love Mayweather, he doesn't have that extra spin. He doesn't spin as much. So we looking at equal as it was then. It's just going to be a little slower than it would have been then when they first were supposed to fight. So there's no difference. This is the same thing it was then. It's just not going to be as much activity, but it will be more power. I think Mayweather's going to play Manny Pacquiao with the inside game more than you realize, and Mayweather is much stronger than you realize, because Mayweather doesn't even put his all into beating them suckers. He half-ass trains just like Manny Pacquiao probably does. But this time, they're going to be on timing. Manny Pacquiao can't deal with timing. Manny Pacquiao time and time again proves he cannot deal with a fighter with timing. Not at all. So if you're a buffoon, you think Manny Pacquiao has timing skills or some kind of boxing ability that can match or even make him the win, it's not. Manny Pacquiao extra push can make him win. Coming from the left side, that extra punch. It's there, but only for a certain amount of rounds. It's not there throughout the whole fight like it used to be. And he's not going to be able to punish Mayweather. He's going to have to catch him with a nice quick shot to knock Mayweather into pain. He's going to have to suffer his body. It's not going to be what you think. It's going to be go back to the Marquez fight. It's going to be much more activity, but Manny Pacquiao's going to suffer after the fourth, going into those other rounds, and then Mayweather's not going to run as much as you think. He's going to box, he's going to show power, and Manny Pacquiao is going to go for the bunts. He's going to get frustrated, and you're going to see a lot. When Manny Pacquiao stops, gets frustrated, and do this, Mayweather's going to punch him. Manny Pacquiao pulling up pants, he's going to get punched. And we will see, but look for those cheating mechanisms. Mayweather holding the back of the elbows, pushing the face, grabbing and grasping. All those times when Mayweather got hit by these other people who are doing this, he's going to get hit more by Manny Pacquiao. So what he'll do is grasp, and he'll use knee bumping and pushing into the ropes, holding, full holding for the ref to come, telling the ref to come, and when the ref don't do it, he's going to catch elbows. He's going to elbow Manny Pacquiao face. Manny Pacquiao is going to headbutt. He's going to resort to a headbutt. And you will know a purposeful headbutt with this. It's a turn of the head. So watch for it. And Manny Pacquiao is going to step on feet and even go low. Look for the cheating. Peace. The original punching and kicking bag. It's a paper tree. Like paper. Nothing wrong with my hand.